To remove and install the front upper A-arm on your RZR Trail or Trail S, follow these steps. Park the vehicle on a flat level surface. Ensure the vehicle is in park, and remove the key. Begin by loosening the lug nuts while the vehicle is on the ground, but do not remove at this time. Then, safely elevate the vehicle. Reference your owner's manual for proper lifting techniques. Once safely elevated, remove the lug nuts and set aside. Then, remove the wheel and set aside. Next, remove and retain the brake line fastener. Then, counterhold and remove the lower shock fastener and nut from the upper control arm and discard the nut. Next, remove and retain the stabilizer bar linkage bushing assembly. Continue by removing the upper ball joint pinch bolt and nut from the bearing carrier. Discard the nut. Then, using a soft face hammer, turn the bearing carrier and tap on the carrier to loosen the upper A-arm ball joint while lifting upward on the upper control arm. Continue by completely removing the ball joint end from the bearing carrier. Next, counterhold and remove the upper A-arm through bolt fasteners, washers, and nuts. Discard the nuts. Use care not to damage the tie rod boot when removing these fasteners. Then, move the shock out of the way and lift the upper A-arm up and out over the sway bar link. Next, remove the lower sway bar linkage bushing and inspect the linkage bushings for wear or damage and replace if necessary. Before continuing, reinstall or replace the lower sway bar link bushing. Then, inspect the shock bushings for any wear or damage, and also ensure they are fully seated. Next, inspect the A-arm bushings and pivot tube for damage and wear, and replace as necessary. If reusing the A-arm, inspect the ball joint and ball joint boot for wear, tears, or damage, and replace if necessary. If replacing the A-arm, new A-arm bushings, pivot tubes, and a ball joint will need to be installed into the arm. If reusing the A-arm, thoroughly clean with a shop rag before reinstalling. Next, lift the shock up and position the A-arm under the brake line. Then, align the A-arm with the mounting holes on the chassis and lower the A-arm while inserting the sway bar link through the mounting hole. Next, reinstall the retained fasteners and washers through the front of the chassis and secure with new nuts. Use care not to damage the tie rod boot when installing these fasteners. Then, insert the A-arm ball joint end into the bearing carrier and secure with the retained pinch bolt and a new nut. Continue by reinstalling the upper bushing into the sway bar link. Next, align the shock with the mounting holes on the A-arm and reinstall the retained fastener and secure with a new nut. Then, counterhold the shock fastener and torque the fastener to specification. Next, counterhold the upper A-arm mounting fasteners and torque to specification. Continue by torquing the pinch bolt to specification. Then, torque the linkage bushing to specification. Next, reinstall the retained brake line fastener and torque the fastener to specification. Then, reinstall the wheel on the vehicle and tighten the lug nuts until fully seated. Next, safely lower the vehicle until the tires begin to touch the ground. This will help keep the wheel in place when torquing. Once lowered, torque the lug nuts to specification in a crisscross pattern. Finally, lower the vehicle completely. For more information, see your authorized Polaris dealer or visit Polaris.com.